Hi guys, welcome to my video. In today's video, we are going to be opening The Box by Fashionsta. This is going to be my February box. We are no longer in the month of February. I'm being pretty understanding because of coronavirus, and that has caused a lot of delays in shipments, especially from other countries. So we're gonna give the box a break. They have definitely been late in a shipment to me before. We will see how the rest of the year goes though, because right now I completely understand. The box is $24.99 and it is a subscription where you would get full-size beauty products, and these products are usually like new brands, unknown brands, maybe some that you haven't heard of before. So it's kind of a cool way to explore the beauty industry and some of the new things coming out. It comes monthly. You get 5 to 7 of those products and it ships for free. So the $24.99 is the price of the box, but that includes it shipping to you as long as you're in the US. The box also supports a cause that is important to them. They support the same one every time. It is 1736 Family Crisis Center. So I'm gonna read a little bit about it. With every box purchase, you're helping 1736 Family Crisis Center by assisting those in need in the form of monthly makeup, beauty, and self-care goodies with the intention to enhance self-confidence and self-image. 1736 Family Crisis Center is a nonprofit organization based in Los Angeles with a mission to help people through these crises, including domestic violence and human trafficking. Like, honestly, I think that's absolutely amazing when a company is regularly giving back, especially to a cause that they believe in. It makes me feel good about where my money is going. As always, we're gonna open the box. We're going to talk about each product. We're gonna do some research, and then we're gonna put it on our face. Back here, I have my handy dandy notes. I had asked in a poll before, do you want me to read this? Pretty much everybody voted against that. They rather I do additional research online, check out ratings, what are people saying, and put it on my face and kind of tell you my first impressions of what it feels like. So I am still gonna read the name and the retail value, but if you're here to hear the little blurb underneath it, there are a lot of channels doing that. Just literally look probably in the videos listed down below, and there's another one being recommended, guaranteed, for that. What I have found about the box is most of the products are cruelty-free and vegan. However, that's not always the case. I did find beeswax in one of the products last time. The first item is from NCLA. This is the Watermelon Sugar Scrub with a retail value of $16. Looking at this, it just says apply a scoop onto clean, dry lips and massage. I really love a good sugar scrub. This does say it's cruelty and 100% vegan. And that would mean that it does not have any wax products, so that means that I'm fine with putting it on my lips, which we will do at the end of this video. The second item is the Teami Green Tea Detox Mask. This one retails for $30. This one says it's cruelty-free and 75% organic. Excited to try this. I will be removing all of my makeup, so we're even going to do the mask. Green tea, caffeine. If you don't know, I'm in love with all things caffeine, including what you put on your face. The next item is from Girlactik. It is a long-lasting matte lip paint liquid lipstick duo. It's in one container, so I'm assuming it has 2 different sides here, with a retail value of $26. This one contains a synthetic beeswax, so it's technically still vegan. The next item is from the company Double Dare. This is the all-in-one jet serum with a retail value of $38. Double Dare is a Korean beauty company. I love Korean skincare, so really excited to try that one out. It looks like it's a moisturizer, has some like cactus. So the next item is from Z Skin. This is 100% organic, so I really love that. It is their nighttime eye cream with a retail value of $26. The next item is from Be Bella Cosmetics. This is their Champagne Kisses palette. It is a retail value of $18, but I did notice based on the ingredients, it is not vegan. I will talk about that as we're putting it on after we do all the research, because I kind of want to dig in and just learn a little bit more. So let's go do some research. Okay, we have a naked face. It's time to use our Teami Detox Mask. As I'm applying it, you will hear some of the research that we found. It has a really pretty color. Definitely matcha colored. It says to apply with fingertips, but I hate doing that, so we're gonna apply with a brush. So this is a clay mask. Its primary ingredients are matcha, lemongrass, and clay. It has 2 types of clay, bentonite clay and kaolin clay. They're both just a little bit different, but they're doing the same kind of thing, absorbing anything out of your pores. It has organic matcha green tea in it and a vegetable-based glycerin. So it is both vegan and cruelty-free product. It has some good ingredients like aloe, which is very soothing. It has vitamin E in it. It has sweet almond oil, and it has green tea and lemongrass essence. So instead of fragrance, it's kind of using these like natural scents. It does have a pretty good scent. I don't think it's bad. I don't think it's like amazing, but it's enjoyable and it's not super strong. I found it online with a 4.1 star rating, and it had 173 reviewers. There were mostly positive reviews about it clearing their acne or working pretty quickly. The negative reviews were about sensitive skin. So a lot of people said that it was stinging or that it irritated their skin, and those were what the negative reviews were mostly about. There are a couple of ingredients that I think would cause that. It's, I'm gonna probably pronounce it wrong, but phenoxyethanol and ethyl hexyl glycerin. Both of those are preservatives, but especially phenoxyethanol. That one is known to be kind of like, it's known to be an irritant. Overall, I really like the scent. I like that it's a mask that only takes 10 minutes. It's 10 to 15 minutes, and then you just wash it off with water. I really love clay masks. I really love caffeine. So we'll see how my face feels when we're done with this. So now that it's drying, it's actually hard to talk while it's drying. It turned this like lighter green color. You can still see some of the parts that aren't dry. So it's pretty good at telling you like when it's done in case you're not watching the clock, but I'm exactly at the 10-minute mark, which is about the amount of time that you're supposed to keep it on, 10 to 15 minutes, and this is kind of the color it's giving me, which means it's ready to take off. When you take off a clay mask, you want to use a towel that has warm water on it, or like put warm water on your face and then use a towel to take it off. Clay, when it's dry like this, can kind of like get into the air, and you don't really want to be breathing that in, especially if you're doing clay masks often. So it's better to remove with like a wet, warm towel, which is what I'm going to do right now, and we'll move on to product number 2. So the box says you can use it 2 ways, as a full mask like I did, or as a spot treatment. I will say that my face feels clean. It feels like it did something, but it also feels extremely dry. So especially if you have dry skin. If you have dry skin, I probably wouldn't even use it. If you have oily skin or acne prone skin, I would probably use it more as a spot treatment in the parts that get like extra oily versus doing your entire face. Like I feel kind of a tightness in certain areas, which isn't a terrible thing, but you definitely don't want to dry your face out so much that it starts producing even more oil. The next product that we're moving on to is this Double Dare Jet Super Hydrating Skincare. It has prickly pear or cactus fruit in it, has a great scent. And it has hyaluronic acid in it, which is really good at absorbing like 1,000 times its own weight worth of hydration into your face, and it helps you absorb some of your moisturizers as well if you put it on before you put a moisturizer. I will say that it is very scented now. It's kind of floral. I'm sure it's the prickly pear that I'm smelling, but also has like a light floral scent to it. Its main ingredients are the cactus fruit, which is prickly pear. It's an antioxidant. It kind of helps with any sort of damage your face gets throughout the day from our environment and the things we do to it. It also has ascorbyl glucoside. That's a vitamin C, and it's a pretty stable form of vitamin C, so it's a really good vitamin C ingredient to have. And it also has hyaluronic acid, which I already talked about before I applied it. It's really just a great moisturizer, all around great moisturizer. It also has vitamin B3, and it has vitamin E as well, so there's really good vitamins in there. So the only thing that I really didn't like was there's 5 different silicone products in it, or silicone byproducts in it. And if you're very sensitive to silicone, you probably would not want to use this product. It also has alcohol, which can be drying depending on the type of alcohol. It also has fragrance, which can have a plethora of different chemicals in it, which are bad for us and the environment, and they don't technically have to disclose what is in the fragrance. It could be all fine. Doesn't, just because they list fragrance doesn't mean it's bad. It just means that it can be bad because you don't actually know what that word means. One of the ingredients in the list that's a known toxin is cyclotetrasiloxane. This ingredient They've done a lot of research on it. It's also known as D4, and it is toxic. Supposedly in small amounts in skincare, it's fine, but it can technically be toxic to the human body and to the environment. Overall, it did absorb into my skin pretty well. It does have a scent to it. I don't know if that's the fragrance or if that's actually the prickly pear or something like that. It's pretty mild scent, but I can still smell it even though it's been on my face for like 5 to 10 minutes now. And the Double Dare Jet Super Hydrating Skincare did not have any reviews online, so there's not enough information available for that. We're gonna move on to using the eye cream. Usually when something says it's a nighttime product, it's probably a little bit thicker because I'm not gonna put makeup over it, but we are gonna put makeup over it because we wanna play with all the makeup too. This has a really smooth texture to it. It does say it's 100% organic. It has bitter melon, it has spirulina, frankincense, it has rose, grapefruit, orange, lavender, almond. It has sage, nutmeg, apple stem cells, elderflower, white willow, vitamin E, chamomile, coconut, turmeric, ashwagandha, maca, collagen 1 and 3. It has a plant wax in it, cinnamon, sorbic acid, and myrrh. Overall, I don't see anything in the ingredient list that I would personally avoid. It does say it has coconut. I don't know if that is coconut oil, coconut water. It's kind of hard to tell based on how they listed the ingredients. I usually don't like using coconut oil. It does clog my pores specifically. The Z Skin Nighttime Eye Cream, I could not find any reviews about this specific product online. Our next product is the Watermelon Lip Scrub. I've seen kind of a watermelon trend lately in all these beauty boxes. The packaging is cute. It's in a glass container. It has kind of like this blush pink cap. Oh my gosh, this smells amazing. This smells exactly like a watermelon Jolly Rancher. I could smell this all day. I want this on my lips for sure. I wonder if you can eat it. So the first ingredient is non-GMO organic beet sugar. It also has freeze-dried watermelon powder, agave nectar, maple syrup, organic watermelon extract, shea butter, sweet almond oil, a natural preservative, sorbic acid, beet powder, so this is for the color, vitamin C ester, and tocopherol, which is vitamin E. Overall, there's nothing in here that I personally would avoid. It's 100% natural and vegan. I really love the lip scrub. There were not enough reviews online, like 5 or less, so that's not a good enough sample size, but all of them left really good reviews, and I personally feel like I want to go online and leave this a really good review. My lips feel really soft. I love lip scrubs as long as they are done properly, and this one is a good one. Also, we ate some of it while it was on our lips because it smelled so good, and also like stuff just can get in your mouth. If it's near your lips, it can get in your mouth. And it was delicious. I don't think there's anything on the ingredients list that is not edible, but it's probably not recommended that you eat it. This is so cool. So this is what it looks like. It has kind of like 4 quads. This is a cruelty-free product. However, it is not vegan. It has carmine in it. Most likely that is used for this color because it's usually used for red colors. I'm gonna grab a couple makeup brushes and we are gonna create an eye look. I think what I'm gonna do is I'm just going to use like one of the rows across, and this one seems the coolest because it has the most variety. So we got foundation down. If this is messy, then we're gonna have to clean the foundation, but hopefully they're not messy shades. I'm gonna start with this color here, and that will be the shade I put all in my crease. So next I'm going to take this darker shade and start from the outer corner and just work it into the crease. There's this shimmery color up here called Supernova, and I'm going to use it on my finger and place it on my lid. It's not the most shimmery color that I've ever used as a shimmer, but it's got some shimmer in there. So we're going to go back in with the dark color Vintage and kind of just like work it only into the corner here, and then put it underneath our eye. Yeah, I can dig that. So the last color to use here is Blanc de Noir, which is a pretty much straight black, matte black. And I'm just gonna put it just on the outer edge right here in the corner, not all the way up. And then also in my lash line on the outer edge in the corner. This is kind of what I turned out with. That was really easy to work with, like really fast. I kind of like it when they put color families like that together, so you could just like use the entire row and do your thing. The shimmer is not my favorite formula for a shimmer, but that's kind of my only complaint. Everything else blended really well. I didn't really get too much like all over my foundation. I think it did a pretty good job actually. So we got this last item. It is the Girlactik Paint Duo, a lipstick. Okay. Definitely. Is this a lip gloss or are they just both lipsticks? Okay, they're both like liquid lipsticks. These are the two colors here. One's like a little more red and one's a little more pink. So I didn't really think this through because I should have looked at the lip color before I did the eye color. There was definitely some eyeshadows I could use that would have matched these lip colors perfectly, but we're just going to use this light color. This has a scent to it. It kind of smells like vanilla frosting. It turned out kind of like mauvey pink on me, which I don't hate too much. Definitely still doesn't go with my super warm toned eye look, but overall, not a bad product. This one does have 4.9 stars, but it only has 10 reviews. I usually think like once you hit 10 reviews, it starts being pretty meaningful. So it actually says that you could use the two colors to create an ombre look, which I think would be super cute. They definitely go well together. It's supposed to be transfer proof, so after I go put on my brows and liner and maybe a little bit of bronzer, we're gonna come back and see how transfer proof it is. I do like the feel of it. It doesn't really feel like you have very much on, but we'll see. So I'm back, face is done. We're gonna test out how transfer proof this lipstick is. Best way is kind of to kiss some skin, so seems to be pretty good. And then we're gonna take a piece of paper. Actually, that's really impressive. I'm pretty impressed overall with the quality of everything I got in my box. The only one that I'm a little bit worried about is this one. Just it has a few ingredients that normally I would not use. But overall, my face feels really good from applying it. So we'll see. It is still cruelty free. It is still vegan product. Make sure to comment down below, out of all of the 6 products that we got, which one was your favorite? Which one would you want to try? Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you guys next time. Bye.